We all so turned up, yeah, getting turned up, yeah, yeah, yeah. So la da di da di, we like to party, dancing with Molly, doing whatever we want.
Whatever you like to do.
This is our house, this is our rules. We can't stop, and we won't stop.
I don't even want to stop though.
You see it's me who own the night. You see it's me who got that light. We can't stop, and we won't stop. We run things, things don't run me. Don't take nothing from nobody. Yeah, yeah.
Let's keep it smooth. Snap your fingers up.
It's our party, we can do what we want to. It's our house, we can love who we want to. It's our song, we can sing if we want to. It's my mouth, I can say what I want to.
Bring it back.
We can't stop,
You can't stop us.
we won't stop.
Yeah.
On the night, you see it's me who got that light. We can't stop, and we won't stop. We run things, they don't run me. Don't take nothing from nobody. Yeah,
Yeah. I'ma just let this ride out.
Guys, the thing I'm most thankful for all of you is just your kindness. Just kindness to not only me, but kindness to yourselves, always wanting to help one another, always trying to lift people up, never pushing anybody down, and just making that class to just want to be better people so that when you go out into the world, you can set that time.
Good evening, distinguished guests, faculty, proud parents, friends and family, and most importantly, the remarkable graduates of Sahuarita High School. It is with great honor that I stand before you tonight as we celebrate our class of 2026. Let's give them a round of applause. I'd like to take a moment to recognize the special guests who are joining me on stage this evening for this distinguished celebration. Please help me welcome governing board members, President Dr. John Sparks, Tony Bruno, Denise Reese, Raul Rodriguez, and Amy Petersmark. I'd also like to recognize Mayor Tom Murphy, Superintendent Dr. Manny Valenzuela, Assistant Superintendents Scott Downs and Darlene Robinson, CFO Lizette Huey, Amber Woods, Manny Villa, and last but certainly not least, our amazing assistant principals Yvette Favela and Drew Chambly. Together, we'd like to thank everyone for joining us this evening. Now please stand and remove your hats, not caps, graduates, as we welcome NJROTC's color guard and our very own Mustang, Nylea Colazo, as she sings the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may now be seated. It is my pleasure to welcome our first guest speaker, Elijah Askren, our senior class president.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Elijah Askren, and I've had the pleasure of serving as your 2026 senior class president. Standing before you all has been a dream that I've had since the 4th grade. This dream becoming a reality just seems so surreal. I would like to start off by personally thanking my parents, who have been there for me since I took my first breath, my teachers who have fought for me when I felt like nobody else would, my coaches for pushing me to my furthest extent when I wanted to give up, my friends for being there for me when I just needed someone to talk to, and most of all, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, who has woken me up every morning to experience this everyday blessing we all call life. I also want to take a second to dedicate this very speech to the person who has been there for me through everything. To everyone else, he is just my older brother, but to me, I know him as my best friend. From teaching me how to ride a bike to comforting me through heartbreak, I'm very happy and very proud to call him my person. But that's enough about me, because tonight's about us. Since 2013, most of us have been in school together. We've all seen each other's awkward phases, went through a worldwide pandemic and a million unallowed ditch days. But for some reason, it took until this year for us all to get closer. I took a second to ask myself, why is that? Then I realized we're all leaving. Throughout this last year, I've been able to witness firsthand how much closer senior year has brought us. From last-minute prank plans to walking this very stage, I think we have all finally realized that right now is the last moment of us all being together. Over the past 4 years, graduation has been on our minds. It was so easy for us to take advantage of the time we had together because we had so much of it. Freshman year, we were focused on finding the right kind of people, the people that understood us the most. Sophomore year, we were focused on our grades and sports. Then from sophomores, we became juniors. We constantly told ourselves that we were graduating next year, but none of us really expected this day to come as fast as it did. As seniors, we didn't take long to realize that time is not on our side. Best friends are moving across the country from each other. We're moving away from family, and we're all growing up. But tonight, it's time that we'll be doing the same thing. After tonight, everyone changes. We're all leaving each other and starting something new. Tonight is often associated as the end, but I see it as the beginning. Take advantage of the little time that we all still have with each other. Go on that 8-mile hike. Go on that late night drive. Stay out late and live life. Hold each other close, because soon enough, we'll all realize that we should have just had more fun and lived a little harder. As I've grown in knowledge and understanding and learned more of the workings of our community, both large and small, I can now confidently say that the ball is in our court. We now have a say on the bigger issues that go on in this world. Be kind. Be the person who makes the new kid feel comfortable in unfamiliar circumstances. Advocate for the people that need you the most. Be the person who stands up against injustice. As we leave here today, I encourage us all to be the light for those who feel left out and to speak up with kindness and compassion when we see others being treated unfairly. One last thing before I finish my time here at Sahuarita High School. I believe that everyone is set apart to do something amazing with their life, something that can make a long-lasting difference on their community. From my favorite artist, Daniel Caesar, he says, Oh, you've got power, superpowers. Do you even know how to wield them? So class of 2026, how will you wield your power? Thank you. And now I'll be passing the mic over to our proud principal, Miss Magnuson, for the principal's address.
That's important. Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. Graduates, as I stand before you, I am overwhelmed with emotions filled with gratitude and honor. I am so proud of the young adults that you've become, and I'm excited to see the incredible impact you are going to make in the future. I'm sad to see you leave us, but so happy to have been a part of your journey. Tonight, you officially close out 13 years of adolescence and you boldly step into adulthood. Let's take a moment to truly take in the magnitude of this monumentous occasion. Look around at the many smiling faces that are filling our stands, supporting you. It takes a village to raise a child, and whether that village is grand or small, no matter the size, for each and every one of you, it has been mighty. Filled with love, support, discipline, and grace, and a safety net when mistakes have been made along the way. Your village is represented all around you tonight, and we are all here celebrating you. We believe in you, and we believe in your future and the power of your impact. Success is headed your way. Each of you have touched the lives of so many on our campus. You have left lasting imprints on our hearts, and I know I can speak for our Mustang family when I say thank you. In your own way, you have seized the day and begun creating a path to a beautiful future. Some of you are headed to college, while others are bravely planning to serve our country, or venturing into the workforce in a service industry that suits you best. No matter your choice, it's yours, so it's absolutely perfect. There is no doubt Sahuarita High School has the best and the brightest students. Our graduates have received over 322 scholarships, totaling just at $11,326,894. Let's give them a big round of applause. That is proof that no matter what direction you choose, no matter the places you'll go, you're headed towards greatness. Graduation is your first checkpoint, a moment you've all been waiting for. Your journey here may have felt a little like a racetrack, where you started off strong and fast, no clue where you were headed, and looking around at those near you, studying their every move while being determined not to let them take the lead. You had all your goals on the horizon, and eventually, you felt like you knew where you were racing towards. And then, along the way, you may have gotten tired or discouraged or senioritis, and found yourself taking the foot off the gas. Influences around you may have caused you to slow down, or maybe you even hit a road bump or two, causing you to detour. Things probably got harder for you along the way, but there were also moments where you pressed on, foot on the ground, catching back up. You leaned into your path with both hands on the wheel and eyes straight forward towards that finish line. Your determination and grit were showing. Towards the end, when you began to see the horizon, you probably even started to get butterflies in your stomach, and maybe the fear of the unknown had snuck in. But Mustangs, no matter what your racetrack looked like for you, don't forget, you never took the foot off the pedal. You never stopped. You never quit. Life, my friends, is like a racetrack. You may not know exactly what you are driving towards or what the path is going to look like along the way, but one thing is for sure, you can't ever stop. You can't give in. You will come up against adversity and challenges. People will discourage you and attempt to slow you down or stand in your way. You will recognize that the easy way out is to stop trying or to give in. You may even surround yourself with people whose influence is fun, but not fruitful. But this will not help you reach your goals, and you must always stay steady and keep going forward. Remember that you are better and stronger than anything thrown into your path. Block out the noise and keep going. You must continue setting goals and dreams for yourself, and always remember the best path is not always the easiest, but it sure is most worth it. In the words of Marianne Williamson, true champions aren't brilliant because they cross the finish line first. They are brilliant because they leave a trail of light for others to follow. In life, talent is not all that matters. It's about the heart that makes you who you are. Your character, integrity, your kindness and compassion, discipline and grit. It's TNT, that takes no talent. It's what keeps you consistent, where you can stay motivated, and what keeps you reliable, where people can count on you no matter the moment. A wise college football coach once talked about this idea and shared that this is what he looks for in his players. This is what assures him he has the real winners. He looks for the players that run onto the field instead of walk. The players that hang up their uniform meticulously rather than throwing it on the locker room floor. The player that shows up early to the bus for an away game or stays late to help a player get better. These are the things that take no talent at all, but demonstrate the best above the rest. These are the skills that will project you forward in life, leaving a lasting imprint after you've gone. So I challenge you, Mustangs, to live a life with no regrets, to live in a way that you are proud of, where you wake up every morning with purpose and intention, where you show the world the best version of you. Love those around you. Apologize when you've done something wrong. Serve those in need and lend a helping hand even if you know it's not going to be reciprocated. Show up for others. Be a champion for those who need you. And not because you have all the answers, but because it's how you make your impact. Let your word, your integrity, be a positive piece of your legacy and firmly drive your own path. The future is yours, and whatever it looks like, it's entirely up to you. Go boldly and lean into your convictions and be honest and authentic. Surround yourselves with people who will bring you up and make you better. And don't ever let yourself be the smartest in the room, because that is when your leaves will begin to wilt. So I ask you, what is your impact? What will be your legacy? As you embrace this next chapter, remember that you are beautiful humans with huge hearts, and we are so proud of who you are becoming. Remember where you came from. Your senior class said it best when you gifted us the mural that welcomes our guests onto our campus. We are Sahuarita. Always remember your roots, where you come from, and the adults who provided you influence and experiences. And remember that we are your biggest cheerleaders. Come back once in a while and keep us a part of your legacy. Once a Mustang, always a Mustang. Congratulations, class of 2026. I'd like to now welcome Linnea Masterson, our class of 2026 Salutatorian.
Hello to the graduating class of 2026. I am Linnea Masterson, your salutatorian. I'm going to begin by saying all of the cliches. We did it! Look to your left and look to your right. Don't forget this moment. Don't be afraid of the future right now, for that is a problem for later. Today we celebrate. Okay, now that all that good stuff is over, let's move on. This was not my goal in high school. I did not switch to public school from homeschool to be at the top of my class. My goal was to make friends, be social, try everything, learn how to be kind to people who are different from me, and challenge myself to do what I thought was impossible. As a senior, I have learned all these things and more. I have learned about saying I need a nap and never taking one. I have learned how to write a very verbose essay, thanks Miss Betteridge. I have learned that history will always be the best school subject, and I have learned that you are not a senior until you say, I feel so old, at least once a week. Most importantly, I have learned that the only thing more powerful than hate is love. In high school and in life, there's only so much you can control. One of those controllable things is how you treat others. Kindness and love can overpower the most hateful of situations and people. Without kindness, you might miss out on the coolest people and the most joyful experiences. So as we move on to the next chapters of our lives, whether it be college, trade school, a steady job, or whatever your dream might be, choose to be kind. This does not mean letting friends, teachers, professors, bosses, family, or coaches walk all over you. This means remembering to advocate for yourself in ways that are respectful and promote the well-being of your heart and mind. Speak up not just for yourself, but for others, and stick with people who do the same. In high school, I was continuously taught that love will always be the better choice, and I hope it is a choice we can all carry with us into the future. No matter what you might have learned in high school these past 4 years, I hope it was great. And even if it wasn't, it's over now, and we don't have to go back. Our next chapter has arrived, and we get to choose what to make it about. For now, let's celebrate how far we've come. Because, as Charlie says in The Perks of Being a Wallflower, these will all be stories someday, and our pictures will become old photographs. But right now, these moments are not stories. At this moment, I swear we are infinite. So while we are still infinite, let's thank everyone who got us here, because we know none of us could have done it alone. Whether it was teachers, coaches, family, or friends helping us along the way, support paired with our own effort is what got us here today. Now, personally, I have a lot of people to thank. First of all, thank you to God for always being present in my life. Good days and bad, for dying for me and getting through every exam and essay. Secondly, thank you to my absolutely wonderful parents. Mom and Dad, I love you more than words can express. You made me who I am and have taught me almost everything I know. Literally, I was homeschooled for 5 years. I couldn't be here without you, also literally. Thanks for your patience and your love. I could make this whole speech about you, but I must move on. Thank you to my brothers, Will and Ian, for tutoring me in math and reminding me to get out of my head and have fun. Thank you to all my AP classes and various teachers for helping me discover my passions and things I'm not so fond of. Also, honorable mention to my dual enrollment math classes. I hate math, but you made it bearable. You may be unweighted in my GPA, but you're weighted in my heart. Thank you to my two best friends, Ruth Laws and Annie Dixon. I never thought I'd find my people, but then I found you. Thank you to the people who let a random homeschool kid sit with them at lunch, freshman year, and everyone who has been graced by my presence at lunch since then. Special shout out to Madison Valencia, Mia Giblin Diaz, Julie Scott, and Isabel Wright. Thank you to the rest of my family sitting in the stands today. I love you guys, and I appreciate your support and presence in my life. Thank you to Dr. Pepper. And thank you again to my mom. You get me when I don't even get myself, and you'll always be my favorite teacher. Congratulations, class of 2026. It's been fun. I'll see you on the other side. It is now my pleasure to introduce Annalise Dixon, our class of 2026 valedictorian.
Congratulations, senior class of 2026. My name is Annalise Dixon, but most of you probably just know me as Annie. Guys, we made it. I don't know about all of you, but I have had a countdown on my phone for this day since January, and it is finally here. Thank goodness. Now, I'll do my best to keep this brief, because I know we're all ready to get out of here and run off and celebrate or finally sleep. But let me just fill you in on some fun facts really quick. The sun is estimated to be over 4 billion years old. That's over 51 million times longer than any of our lifetimes will ever be. It provides life, light, and nourishment to our entire world. It is the center point of our solar system, and next to that celestial body. Our minuscule, fleeting existence is basically nothing. Kind of depressing when you put it that way, right? But here's the really fun fact. A lightning strike typically lasts only a fraction of a second. And yet in that brief amount of time, it's able to heat the air it passes through to around 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. We all know life is short, but impermanence has never meant insignificance. So just because it's short, don't ever let anyone tell you that life is meaningless. We may not be able to rival the sun during our time on Earth, but to my senior class, I hope you all choose to live your life like a lightning bolt. I know it sounds crazy when people tell you that you have the potential to change the world, but to put that phrase into perspective, to anyone that was kind to me, who smiled and waved and said, "Hi, Annie," you changed my world. And I don't think I can thank you enough for that. Please don't ever underestimate the influence that your kindness can have. The connections we made here in high school may last a lifetime or only a couple of years. But every time you meet or interact with someone, you have the opportunity to make an impact on their life. And when you take that opportunity and use it to see that person, really see them for the divine, incredible individual that they are, full of all of their own unique passions, purposes, and motivations, and you choose to be kind to them, to connect with them, and to love them despite their flaws, that's something beautiful. That's something powerful. And I hope you don't ever take that lightly. Life is too short to be mean. It's too short to hold grudges. And it's too short not to love and cherish every beautiful thing it has to offer. So please make the choice now to live your life to the fullest. Now, while you're sitting here at your high school graduation, reflecting back on your entire life so far, everything you've accomplished, everyone who helped you accomplish that much, the people you connected with, the mistakes you made, the things you learned, what drove you through all of that? What's your passion? What's your purpose? And what are you going to do with it? You have this one life, this singular, blazing beam of electricity that you get to use to light up the sky. And you already lit up mine, so what's next? I'm so excited for all of you. You've already done such amazing things in something like 18 years or less. Think about how much more you'll be able to do in the same chunk of time 4 times over. The actual truth is, though, I've never really liked hearing people say life is short. That feels disrespectful to sophomore year, which felt unbearably long. So I guess as a sort of caveat to all that idealism, I just want to add that even though in the scope of eternity our lives are objectively short, I can't promise it's always going to feel that way. It's in those moments, though, when minutes feel like months, that I believe our decision now is most important. I'm not trying to tell you guys to have no regrets or automatically have your whole life figured out. But if you commit to your passion and cherish the people around you, that's exactly how you live like lightning. Lightning doesn't just happen on its own, though. It requires an enormous buildup of static electricity. So to our mentors, teachers, coaches, staff members, family, and friends, thank you for giving us the spark we needed to go out and shine. Sahuarita High School, senior class of 2026. I hope you cherish these people. I hope you enjoy this moment. And I hope that whatever you devote your life to after this is something you love. I know most of you seniors here, but even to the ones I might not, I really love you guys. And I'm so proud of us. Congratulations, senior class. Have a wonderful night. I would like to welcome Camila Romo, student body president, who will introduce our guest speaker tonight.
Faculty and staff, alumni, friends, and family, thank you for joining us on this enormously special day. To everyone in the audience, I am Camila Romo, the 2026 Student Body President. To everyone sitting before me in a cap and gown, congratulations, we did it. From the first time I set foot on this campus, I promised myself I would make the most of my high school experience. As I reflect on everything I did the past 4 years, I can confidently say I kept this promise. Throughout high school, I was on the cheer team, served as Stuco president for 3 years, and was the National Honor Society vice president. During my time involved in these extracurriculars, I spent my days in the gym, preparing for assemblies, learning countless cheer routines, all while managing a part-time job. But above it all, I have made both memories and friends that will be a part of me forever. We have spent these past 4 years together, from incoming freshmen eager for this day to come, to confident seniors wishing time would slow down and we could be kids again. We have all had different defining experiences here in Sahuarita. These 4 years weren't always easy. Individually, we have faced things that have tested us in unexpected ways, experiences that have molded us into who we are today. And through them, the one thing that has always been constant is that we've been surrounded by one another. Living in a smaller town like Sahuarita means most of us have not only been a part of the same adventures throughout high school, but maybe even throughout grade school. I think there is a beauty in being able to see you all through these phases. Being able to share the stage with the same people we've seen through the good, growth spurts, new friendships, and first loves. And we can't have the good without the bad. Heartbreaks, bad grades, and falling outs. We have all started on different paths, whether it's been as owls, jaguars, coyotes, roadrunners, or bulldogs. And now we are ending our journey as Mustangs. We will see these same people who have been with us our whole lives move to new places, launch their careers, and start families. Our lives will change forever from this day forward, and high school will soon just be a distant memory. Our high school career is over, but the rest of our lives have just begun. What a blessing in having the ability to start new. I have one piece of advice for my fellow classmates. Do not dwell on your mistakes. I have always believed that you should have never regret anything you've done, because at some point it was exactly what you wanted. You have made choices in your life that you believed were right in the moment. All you can do now is look towards making better choices and being better. The choices that have shaped you when you confronted with what might feel like impossible obstacles, challenges, and personal hardships. With all this said, we learn from our mistakes to become better people. So I linger on the past without using it, the good and the bad. Today, we all have people special to us watching take that next step forward. People who we are hoping that we have made and continue to make proud every single day. For those special people include my mom and dad, my older sisters, my little brother, and my grandma. I would like to thank them for everything they've sacrificed and done for me, because I would not be here without them. My parents, being first generation, have had plenty of barriers, but I always had them to lean on. Even though they're carrying their own baggage, they were always willing to help me carry mine without hesitation. Well, today I am walking across that stage to show my family that their little girl never took their sacrifices lightly. It has always been for them, it has always been, and always will. I want to thank you all. Now I am incredibly honored to the 2026 class guest speaker. Having started her teaching journey alongside us during freshman year, she has truly grown with our class every step of the way. She is known for her endless willingness to help anyone in need. Always with a radiant smile. She is so much more than just being an educator. She is genuinely a wonderful person. We couldn't think of a more perfect person to send us off into our next chapter. We would like to wish her the very best in her new chapter. Please help me in giving Miss Saunders a very warm welcome.
Oh, I have to move this way up. Hi, guys. Please bear with me. I'm definitely going to cry nonstop. Good evening, everyone, faculty, families, and the class that I truly can't believe is graduating. Hey. I want to start by being really honest with you. When I found out I'd been asked to speak today, my first thought was, that's so sweet. And then my second thought was, but I'm just a girl and a math teacher. I can't write a whole speech. That's insane. And yet, here I am. 4 years ago, I walked into this school mid-year. And if you've never done that, shown up somewhere where everyone already has their people, their inside jokes, their routines, let me tell you, it's a choice. It's normally a really terrible choice, except it turned out to be one of the best choices I've ever made. Because you guys were my first class of freshmen. You were 14 or 15, chaotic, but already somehow full of yourselves. And you had absolutely no reason to be nice to a brand new math teacher. But you did anyways. You said hi to me in the hallways. You laughed at most of my jokes. And some of you even pretended to enjoy math. And I'll always appreciate the dedication to that performance. But more than that, I watched you do that for each other every single day. I watched you show up. I watched you make space for the people that needed it. I watched you check on your people, and you did it effortlessly. You didn't make this school feel like a family because someone told you to. You just did. It's who you guys are. And I want you to know that that matters more than you realize, because the world is full of people walking in mid-year, metaphorically speaking. But people who are new or lost or just really hoping the other person will say hi first. Keep being that person. You already know how to do it. Don't stop. Continue showing up for your people. Show up for your people like Miss Aramjan shows up for me, which for the record is a way, like at a level I didn't know I needed, but I'm never gonna live without. Everyone deserves a Missy in their life. Please go be someone's Missy. I have a couple more things and then I'll let you leave. Continue to stay curious, not just about how much you love math, but about people, about the world, about why things are the way that they are. Curiosity is how you keep growing long after we're here to give you grades. Ask questions and then ask more questions. Ask why. Be curious, but not judgmental. Now, one last thing, and I'm sure you've heard it a bunch tonight, and I don't really care, I'm gonna say it again. I love you guys, and I am unbelievably proud of you. Proud in a real way that comes from knowing you guys, from spending countless hours learning math, laughing, eating snacks, debating ridiculous things with you, telling you to make good life choices, from watching you all grow from chaotic 14-year-olds to the young men and women before me. I genuinely enjoy coming to work because of how you guys make this place feel. Oh my gosh, I lost my page. You came in as my students, but you left as proof that when I walked in mid-year 4 years ago, I ended up exactly where I was supposed to be. Now let's take a moment before we all walk out of here together and sit in it for just a second.
Top 20 students are determined by their weighted grade point average. Mustangs, as I call your name, please stand and remain standing until everyone is called. It is my honor to announce the following students in alphabetical order. Amaris Aguilar, Carson Derry, Annalise Dixon, Ariana Galvan, Amber Hammerquist, Alexa Harby, Georgie King, Arlie Kuhn, Ruth Laws, Zofia Martinez, Linnea Masterson, Maya Pessiment, Cora Patterson, Andrew Ryan, Aubriana Segovia, Geneva Sparks, Madison Valencia, Jade Villa, Ashley Will, and Vanessa Wright. Yes, congratulations and nice work. Thank you. You may be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce Drew Chambly and Yvette Favela, our proud assistant principals, who will read the names for our class of 2026 graduates. Here we go.
Good evening, everyone. Once again, welcome to tonight's graduation ceremony. It is an honor for me to be here with you tonight and to present to you the graduating class of 2026.
Buenas noches y bienvenidos de nuevo a la ceremonia de graduación. Es un honor para mí estar con ustedes esta noche y presentarles a los graduados de la clase de 2026.
Gary Jean Acosta Jr., Angel Aguayo, Amaris Mary Aguilar, top 20, gold status. Isabella Elaine Aguilo Sablan, SUSD scholar. Crystal Marie Aguirre, SUSD scholar. Anaí Gabriela Lopez Ahumada. Miley May Anderson. Hector Ivan Aristigue, SUSD scholar. Kobe Luis Armijo. Chase T. Arrington. Josh Duane Arroyo Lavelle. Christian D. Arvisu, SUSD scholar. Claire Vivian AC. Elijah Isaac Askren, SUSD scholar. Liliana Renee Atilano, SUSD scholar. Martín Atondo. Sienna Bibiana Ayala. Gerardo Baez III. Serena Nazarene Corinne Baez. Tatum Sapora Kulai Banye, SUSD Scholar. Zoe Ann Bard Martinez. Sofia Isabel Barrera, SUSD Scholar. Owen Edward Berry. Angelina Michelle Bartlett. Colton Joseph Berman. Ty Hunter Black, SUSD Scholar. Quinn Russell Bovington. Brooke Julianne Bowman, SUSD Scholar. Nathan Anthony Bravo. Sophie Ann Bidet. Cohen Jacob Brown, SUSD Scholar. Jonas Edward Brown. James Lionel Buck, SUSD Scholar. Jonathan Daniel Burgess. Yareli Mia Caballero. Nathaniel F. Cabrera, SUSD Scholar. Dulce Calderon, SUSD Scholar. Nicholas John Cantino, SUSD Scholar. John Edward Cantu Jr., SUSD Scholar. Mia Jaden Cardenas, SUSD Scholar. Sean Ryan Casey, SUSD Scholar. Antonio Castaneda. Isaiah Emmanuel Castillo. Stephen Joseph Castillo. Josue M. Chavez. Madison Jean Cole, SUSD Scholar. Nalia Oros Coriazo, SUSD Scholar. Onyx Jael Colon. Victor Adrian Colorado. Dominic Aiden Conriquez. Santos Cornides Montaño. Andre Corral, SUSD Scholar. Emmanuel Corrales. Emma Elisa Couch, SUSD Scholar. Jalen Bryant Cruz, SUSD Scholar. Felipe Benjamin Curiel. Carson G. Derry, top 20, SUSD Scholar, Mustang Elite. Eliana Socorro Davis, SUSD Scholar. Taman Adama Dawson. Emily Rosa de la Cruz Collao, SUSD Scholar. Anthony Scott DiCaprio. Cooper Daniel Durton. Jonathan Julian Diaz, SUSD Scholar. Desiree Anita Dicochea. Annalise Matilda Dixon, top 20, SUSD Scholar, Mustang Elite, Gold status. Nevea Monique Dozal, SUSD Scholar. Colin Raymond Duncan. Daniel L. Durazo, SUSD Scholar. David William Egbert. Levi T. Elam. Ethan Gabriel Ebling, SUSD Scholar. Jesse Tad Espinosa. Adrian Espinosa. Cassandra Daniela Estrada, SUSD Scholar. Ina Telciara Calucine Fiorella, SUSD Scholar. Teresa May Fisher, SUSD Scholar. Isaiah Mackay Fleming. Kailikiele Melina Nalovale, SUSD Scholar. Ariana Gabriela Galvan, top 20, SUSD Scholar. Ariel Mistar Galvan, SUSD Scholar. Caden Renee Galvan Hack. Reina Lisette Gambrel. Angela Abigail Gamez, SUSD Scholar. Carla Marta Garcia. Robert Christian Garman. Mia Sofia Giblin Diaz, SUSD Scholar. Chrislyn Michelle Giles. Jeremiah Preston Gleason. AJ Godoy. Emelina Siwa Gomez Valenzuela, SUSD Scholar. Camila Gonzalez. Samantha R. Gonzalez Lizarraga. Javier Alejandro Granados. Kyle Edward Griffin. Tanner Kanoa Grover, SUSD Scholar. Isaiah Burke Groves. Paula Guerrero. Jonathan Carlos Guido, SUSD Scholar. Aaliyah Marissa Hamblin. Madison Margot Hammer, SUSD Scholar. Amber Renee Hammerquist, Top 20, SUSD Scholar, Mustang Elite, Gold Status. Amari Lael Hancock. Tristan Michael Hansen. Alexa Renee Harby, Top 20, SUSD Scholar. Logan Paul Harmon. Michaela Monique Hatcher. Alexis Jewel Henderson. William Antonio Hendricks. Wyatt Gordon Henning. Enrique Manuel Hernandez. Mariana Hernandez, SUSD Scholar. Leslie Valentina Hernandez Tepasano. Paula Sofia Herrera. Brandon James Hosey, SUSD Scholar. Karina Esser Huerta, SUSD Scholar. Alana James. Renee Anthony Johnson. Javen Zeke Jones. Javier Valentino Jordan Jaco. Charlotte Josephine Carnes. Lucas Andrew Kimbley, SUSD Scholar. Georgie Lavera King, Top 20, SUSD Scholar. Josiah Samuel King. Yusuf Rule King. Catherine May Knight, SUSD Scholar. Joshua D. Kosha. Arlie Ray Kuhn, Top 20. Joshua M. Lamb. Dwayne Lee Langstaff Jr. Daniela Lara Rodriguez, SUSD Scholar. Savion Marcus Leriou. Brady M. Latham, SUSD Scholar. Elijah Shiwong Law. Lindsay McKenna Law, SUSD Scholar. Ruth Elizabeth Laws, Top 20, SUSD Scholar, Mustang Elite. Maya Renee Lennox, SUSD Scholar. Carson Oliver Lewis. Jesse Santiago Llanes. Dakota Yvette Lopez. Javier Juan Manuel Lopez. Juno Vin Lopez, SUSD Scholar. Rolando Adan Lopez. Nadira Hilaria Lucio. Divine May Heaven Luster, SUSD Scholar, Mustang Elite. Caleb Maddox Terrence Luth, SUSD Scholar. Tatiana Annalicia Lynn, SUSD Scholar.
Nathan Rene Mahano. Ezra J. Maldonado. Haley Maria Mariscal. Justin I. Martin. Cristian Anel Martinez Martinez. Animer M. Martinez. Josué Javier Martínez. Giovanni C. Martinez, SUSD Scholar. Sofia Page Martinez, Top 20, SUSD Scholar, Mustang Elite. Linnea Joy Masterson, Top 20, SUSD Scholar, Mustang Elite, Gold Status. Micaiah L. Maxwell. Ashlyn Roseray McDermott, SUSD Scholar. Maya Alani McGee. Cecilia Doreen Mendez. Kingston Alexander Mendoza. Ariana Elvia Miller. Porter R. Miller. Matthew Ray Miramontes. Liana Guadalupe Molina. Emma Ray Montgomery. Nathan Yair Morales Chavez. Bruno Alejandro Morales, SUSD Scholar. Alia Morales Fimbres, SUSD Scholar. Dylan Santiago Moreno Riascos. Mariah Marianne Moya. Zachary Martin Myrie, SUSD Scholar. Victor Ikanga Jamba. Ulises A. Noriega, SUSD Scholar, Gold Status. Alexander Thomas O'Brien. Kylie Danielle Oliver, SUSD Scholar. Jocelyn Anaí Ortega, SUSD Scholar. Sebastián Ortega. Francisco Alfonso Ortiz, SUSD Scholar. Courtney Collins Pacheco. Rhiannon Michaela Pacheco. Yomaris Padilla, SUSD Scholar. Cesar A. Parada. Maya A. Passament, Top 20, SUSD Scholar, Mustang Elite. Cora Lynn Patterson, Top 20, SUSD Scholar. Adrian Miguel Perez, SUSD Scholar. Gage Esteban Perez. Sarah E. Perez, SUSD Scholar. Giselle Ruby Pesqueira. Eli James Piedmont. Ian Nicholas Piedmont. Emma Lynn Picos. Jonathan Wesley Owen, SUSD Scholar. Leticia G. Quintero, SUSD Scholar. Marisa Rabago Vasquez. Melanie Ramirez Hernandez, SUSD Scholar. Alan Kael Rascon. Andres John Reinhardt, SUSD Scholar. Elias Rivas. Jeremy C. Rivera. Jayla Jean Robertson. Charlotte Grace Robles, SUSD Scholar. Abriana Elizabeth Rodriguez, SUSD Scholar. Carlos Irving Rodriguez. Olivia Elizabeth Rodriguez. Roman David Rodriguez. Samantha Rodriguez, SUSD Scholar. Eliana Lisa Romero, SUSD Scholar. Taylor Consuelo Marie Romero. Alexa Ailide Romo, SUSD Scholar. Camila Maria Romo, SUSD Scholar. Manuel Romo. Alia Nicole Ruiz. Kaylee Jade Ruiz, SUSD Scholar. Andrew Xavier Ryan, top 20, SUSD Scholar, Mustang Elite Gold status. Jack Camden Sari. Natalia Annalise Salazar. Isanami Hannah Sanchez Dominguez. Sebastian Michael Scanlon. Tyler Chase Schriefer. Julie Brooklyn Scott, SUSD Scholar. Abriana Lee Segovia, top 20, SUSD Scholar, Mustang Elite. Sebastián Serrano, SUSD Scholar. Zachary Diesel Serine, SUSD Scholar. Joseph Allen Skiles. Keely Adeline Smith. Allison Rain Solis. Geneva Sparks, top 20, SUSD Scholar, Gold status. Ariston Gray Stady, SUSD Scholar. Aiden Cole Stevenson. Adrian David Tanori, SUSD Scholar. Nicholas David Taylor. Lily Morgan Terry. William Jackson Twaits, SUSD Scholar. Leonardo Torres, SUSD Scholar. Janice Guadalupe Travis. Ezra James Tresler, SUSD Scholar. Amaya Inez Turner. Zali Savea Tegan Urbalejo. Congratulations. Carlos Gabriel Urquides. Luna Isabela Valencia González Bracetti. Madison Abigail Valencia, top 20, SUSD scholar. Camila Sofía Vargas Romero. Vanessa Leanne Vasquez, SUSD scholar, gold status. Isaac Jose Vasquez, SUSD scholar. Cielo Azul Velarde, SUSD scholar. Andrés Vidal Velasco Contreras. Ricardo Velázquez Techea. Genesis Villa López. Devin Guillermo Villa. Jade Marie Villa, top 20, Mustang Elite. Karime Adilene Villa. Rafael Villa Arzate, SUSD scholar. Rubén Villalba Jr. Zenia Itzel Viniegra. Jalen Faye Walker. Uriah Amar Walker, SUSD scholar. Brogan Michael Whittington. Peyton Marie Wilhelms, SUSD scholar. Ashley Will, top 20, SUSD scholar. Scott Ronald Williams. Trey Tyler Williams, SUSD scholar. Jerry Scott Wilson, SUSD scholar. Isabel Sophia Wright. Vanessa Raquel Wright, top 20, SUSD scholar, Mustang Elite gold status. Victoria Nevea Zapata, SUSD scholar. Student Don Zenon, SUSD Scholar Gold Status. And now to hand it back over to our proud principal, Miss Stephanie Magnuson, for our closing.
All right, guys, we're almost there. Not yet. They're very excited. Mustangs, on your chair, you will find a rose with a special message attached. This flower symbolizes your gratitude for a staff member that has made a lasting impact on your life. You have imprinted on so many of our hearts, and our hope is that many of us have imprinted on yours. Please choose just one staff member that has made the greatest impact and give them this flower. This will mean the world to whoever is deserving. Dr. Valenzuela, it is my honor and privilege to recognize the Sahuarita High School class of 2026 graduates as they have completed this academic requirements set forth by Sahuarita Unified School District and the state of Arizona. With your blessing, I'd like to recommend to you the senior class of 2026. Graduates, the time is yours. Please stand and turn your tassel from right to left. Congratulations, class of 2026, you did it!